So we're gonna kick this off with a little garden update, and got a tip for everybody at the end here. I hope it helps you out, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so my cucumbers did horrible this year, and I guess it's squash bugs. Some of that burrows into the roots, and they lay these little tiny worms that just destroy your stuff. That's the interruption. Okay, I got him to be quiet. Alright, back to the griping. So, little tiny bugs. I'm not sure exactly what they are. I just haven't done enough research on them. But they literally drill into the bottom of my plants, at least these cucumbers, and then there's baby worms down there just annihilating. So here's the bottom of one of my cucumber plants, and then there's like a hole through there. It's just falling apart. And that's how the plant looks. And I had another one there, it's gone. This one's gone. It's just a stalk. This one is making it, but as you can see down here, it's rough. Next one we got is a watermelon over here, and it's doing it. Here's our watermelon. It's got something going on in the leaves, but it's okay. And then we got a little watermelon over here. It's super cool. I'm excited for it. Next, I'm really excited for are my pepper plants. I got 3 peppers in here. I have a purple bell. Purple bell, jalapeno right behind it, and that's a habanero. And what's super cool is, on all of them, we got tons of little flowers that are getting ready to come out. So hopefully we get some more produce off of them. All right, up next here we got the tomatoes. My first one that's ripening. These are pink brandywine. I'm really hopeful to get at least a couple of them. My tomatoes didn't do the greatest this year. Right here we got our the blue cream berry tomatoes. Now, these are some of my favorite. I've been growing them every year for several years now, and they're just a wonderful little tiny tomato you can pop right in your mouth. Next one I got up here is they're called Ghoulhide, I believe. They're these purple beans. I just planted them right inside of my bed blocks. Then I made them a nice tall trellis. And we're finally getting some beans. You can see the nice purple color on them. They're really tasty when they're a little bit smaller, and then when they're bigger, they make a good, canning bean, or bean you can save to cook up later, dry bean. All right, we're moving over to another bed with the Brussels sprouts. I think it's gonna take all season for us. We don't get an awesome amount of light in our backyard. We got a bunch of trees right on our fence lines. But this guy right here, you can see those little nodes in there. I think that's where the Brussels are actually gonna pop. So we are super excited to hopefully get a decent harvest of some Brussels sprouts here in the fall. And over here is loofah gourds. We actually have at least one decent sized one. It's pretty wet back here usually, so we planted everything in pots. And made this cool trellis. And then here's our one loofah gourd that's looking pretty promising. We'll see how that goes. All right, the next one up here is these bush beans. Here's our bush beans. We're planting these midsummer. And we're finally starting to get some flowers. So hopefully we get a good little harvest of beans out of this little bed here. Okay, so then we got our faithful yellow strawberries over here. They're still kicking. Yellow strawberry patch. And you can see a couple of them right there. So you get these guys all summer long. If you can find them on Baker's Creek or rareseeds.com. They're called the Yellow Wonder, and I highly recommend them. The next 2 little beds we got are my little herb beds. So we have mint here. It's flowering. It's kind of cool. Never got to see it flower before, so super sweet. Caught a bunch of bees pollinating it. That makes me really happy. Over here is the sage. It's kind of getting shadowed out. I think I'm going to try to harvest some of both of these and dry them out and see how that goes. And over here we got the rosemary that could. It's actually doing quite well compared to how it was doing. And then behind it we have the thyme, which is a bush now. And we'll probably going to try to dry some of this out as well and see how that goes. Okay, I'm not going over everything in the whole garden. I'm going to try to keep this video a little bit shorter. But I got two more that I'm really happy about, and I'm going to show you. The first one I'm really happy about. It's blackberry. And it's been struggling for 2 years, and it's finally doing a lot better. I think I've got enough worm castings around it to really get it to do something. Made these two little berries, but I don't think we're ever going to get anything this year. The next one is my figs here. Doing pretty good. It's nice and tall. And don't have any figs, but I'm just happy to get that growth out of it. So hopefully next year it does even better. This is that third fig. And I was gonna rip it out of the ground because I thought it was dead. And it blew back up to life. I'm happy I didn't. And we'll see how it keeps going. Okay, and I got one really important thing. If you are gardening, one of the best things you can do for your garden, be your own compost, whether it's tumblers or you get a garbage can with holes drilled into it, or you can set up a big pile. Just recycle all your food scraps, your vegetable scraps, and egg shells, and then if you can recycle cardboard and paper scraps on top of that for your browns, and get in there and get yourself some nice compost going. You just add that to your garden beds. That's really going to help you out in the long run. So that's my one big one tip here that I suggest everybody start doing if you're not doing it. Wrap it up. Here's my two little buddies, Frank and Beans. Say hi, guys. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Good boys. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.